Here for the round-by-round breakdown of last night's debate, I'm joined by James Buddy McGirt, former light welter and welterweight champion of the world, and now a world-class trainer and promoter and president of DiBella Entertainment. Lou DiBella, thank you both for coming in. Lou, let me start with you. Who won the debate? Put it in boxing terms, knockout, TKO. How would you judge it round by round?
Well, Obama fought exactly the opposite of how he fought in the first fight. The first debate. Must have had a different trainer.
Right.
He came out throwing punches from the beginning. You saw a clip of that a second ago, that retort to the 5-point plan, the 1-point plan. Mentioned the 47% gaffe of Romney's right in the beginning of his opening comments. He threw more bombs in the beginning of this debate than he threw in the whole first debate. He won, clear-cut win. I thought it was like, if it was in boxing terminology, clear-cut decision.
Okay, but not a knockout.
Not a knockout.
He didn't leave Romney bleeding on the floor of the arena last night.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but everything served him. I mean, even in boxing we'd say the ring size, but here the town hall type of forum, right. It served his interest. He's the looser guy, the more charismatic guy. Romney's uptight, appears stiff. So everything favored him. Even the referee, Candy Crawley, calling it like she saw it.
Okay, now, Buddy, I got to ask you. We in politics want to think we're tough. We want to think we're in there in the boxing arena. Did boxers ever say, gee, this is just like a political fight?
No.
You didn't say, gee, I want to be in politics? You didn't kind of see the metaphor working the other way?
Not at all.
You thought we were like a bunch of wimps you didn't want to be out? So how did you see the fight last night?
Well, I think that, as Lou stated in the first debate, I think Obama pretty much sat back.
A little rope-a-dope.
Yeah, exactly. Let Romney.
But it didn't work.
No, it didn't work because last night he came out and he took control of the fight and cruised on to the championship.
Now, did you ever do that and you said, okay, I'm going to fight this guy twice, first time I'm going to kind of play rope-a-dope and our first 5 rounds of a 15-rounder, just kind of huddle up and just kind of wait there and let him punch himself out?
Well, the difference in boxing is if you fight a guy once, you might not get a chance to fight him again. So,
that's true. Usually you have a contract for one fight, not 3.
Right.
But would you, being serious for a minute, you go into a 15-rounder, would you say first...
12-rounder, no more 15-rounders.
15ers gone?
Gone.
Man, I've been out of this for too long.
12-rounder.
I want him back, though, 15 rounds.
You want 15 back. You look like you can handle 15.
Not for me, though.
Not for you, only for the people you train.
For the sport.
Why's that?
I think it separates the men from the boys.
Those last 3 rounds are what do it?
Exactly.
How many 15-rounders did you have?
2.
You won them?
Yes.
And the last 3 rounds must have been good for you.
You go into a zone that you can't really explain.
Did it look like the president was in that zone last night?
Yeah, he was in that zone.
He was in the zone. He was throwing the left jab and
he let the young buck start off early, and then he started changing the strategy. And then you could see the tide shifting. After that, it was he went on to retain his title.
But he took some body blows in the first debate.
Oh yeah, he took some. Yeah, for sure.
So do you give credit to the boxer or to the guy in the corner?
A little bit of both. I think that the guy in the corner has to tell the boxer, well, all right, now we got to switch up the strategy now.
Right.
And then that's what happened.
Now, you've been in the corner with a lot of boxers. Who do you give the credit to? Do you give it to
well, I've watched the corner work. You know what? He was so bad in the first debate, so non-present. He didn't need anyone to tell him what he had to do. I'm sure he got better advice, so I'm going to give some credit to the people that advised him. But he didn't throw any punches in the first debate. He didn't counterpunch. Like, Romney left him wide open shots. He didn't take them. He sat there and he nodded his head a lot with this weird look on his face, and he wasn't there. Every fighter has a fight where they're not there. The first debate, the president wasn't there. The second debate, he was there from the beginning. He launched the offense. He had Romney on the ropes for the whole fight. I thought it was a clear-cut win.
All right, buddy, if you had to pick one boxer to play President Obama, whose style matches? Who's got the style, grace? Who is it?
You got to go with either Muhammad Ali or Ray Robinson. With grace.
Grace, style, speed.
Yeah, exactly.
Not George Foreman.
No, not George Foreman. No, because he did it with such class last night, and the way he was just nice and suave.
Okay, you're being nice to our president. Who's Mitt Romney? Is he Mike Tyson just biting somebody's ear off, or am I getting in trouble here?
I just think that he was just a guy that got confident from the first
Donny
debate.
Osmond?
That's not a name I know.
I don't know. Not as a fighter. But Donny Osmond? The Osmond brothers?
Oh, but he's not a boxer. We're talking about boxers.
No, I can't think of a fighter that would play Mitt Romney, actually.
I just think that, he came out and got a little confident, and he got in the deep waters last night.
Right, he couldn't handle it. All right, let's talk politics for a second. Okay. Where are you politically? Are you in the Romney camp here? You want to protect? You've made a lot of money as a lawyer, a promoter.
No, well, first of all, I'm not. I'm closer to the 47% than I am to the 0.1%. Right. So
Okay.
like I'm the Obama camp. I consider myself somewhat of a liberal Democrat.
And do you think he actually has begun to make the case? And are you satisfied after 4 years in the White House he has embraced the sort of the hope and change that he captured 4 years ago?
Not fully. I don't. I think he's been a bit of a disappointment to me. But certainly, given the choice, I'm firmly in the Obama corner. But I recognize that first debate was, in my mind, abysmally disappointing and a failure. And frankly, he didn't do a good job stating his case. He came out in the second debate and he advanced his case. He stated what he inherited, what he accomplished. You know, he did everything he didn't do. He was the better boxer in the sense that he had the more substance. He was the better puncher in the sense he had the more style. I thought he just dominated the debate.
Buddy, what are your politics? Who are you with? Romney or President Obama?
Obama, but I'm not really heavy into politics, to be honest with you, because you just hear so much. And I've learned that politics and religion is two things you just don't get in conversations about.
Why, he make no friends? But wait a minute, you're the guy who gets in the ring and knocks somebody out. You're worried about getting into a conversation about politics? Come on, you knock somebody's head off and then you say you want to talk politics.
Some people take it to a whole nother level.
All right. Let me ask you this question. You saw, and we all saw President Obama in the first debate. He just didn't show up to fight. Did you ever have a fight like that? You'd get into the ring and something didn't click and you'd get it afterwards, you'd say, what happened?
Yes, it happens. And you say, gosh, man, you know, it's not like a basketball game. You can lose Saturday and come back Sunday.
Right.
You know,
6 months later, if you're lucky.
If you
get a count. All right, guys, time's up. Former welterweight champion, now trainer Buddy McGirt, president of DiBella Entertainment, Lou DiBella. Thank you both for your time tonight. That's a Viewpoint for tonight. Have a great evening. I'll see you tomorrow.